I don't know what's going on with the engine startup. I've tried to run it twice. You change the engine layout, and for some reason I can't get any twin engine to go through its startup sequence. I'm gonna fly around and land and grab a new aircraft and actually just demonstrate what is going on here. Not sure what's taking place. I did a restart of my computer to see if that was it or if something got curmudgeoned. I noticed that the controls are only for 2 engines now and not for a 4-engine multiple plane or a multiple engine plane more than 2. So you've made changes there. For this plane, I did what we do is a quick startup. Worked fine, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong to go through the engine startup sequence on the Wellington. If you've made that more complex as of the last patch. So I'm gonna hit my brakes here, tap them. Alright, so I'm going to grab a new aircraft, and this is for the guys at Team Fusion. So if any of you guys are care to watch my channel, clicking on the magnetos, I've got fuel cock 1, fuel cock 2, everything's locked in. Throttle is set roughly about 8%. Prop pitch full. Leave it just less. So I select left engine, hit start. Oh, there she goes. That was weird. I guess maybe clearing it with a quick start cleared it. All right. So it's Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Going to do another Wellington hop. Was hoping to get some guys on to fly this bomber hop with me. That's okay. I hope the live stream is going okay. I guess everything worked. I'm glad I got somebody watching early this morning. Again, welcome to my YouTube live stream. You can always use the chat. I try to check it in the flight, but I also have Discord. So if you want to log on to just chat with me live through the Warbirds of Prey comms, you're more than welcome. I'm going to get this plane set up for this takeoff. I just need to find the boards. But before I do that, make sure all engines are selected. And let me make sure that my pre-prep is done. So I like to prep the bomb site to be about 12,000 feet. Oops, it's got it going all the way to 20. I'm going to go after the oil drums just on the other side of that airfield. This was 160, dropping a couple of 1,000-pounders. 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay. Pre-prep's done. All right, let's taxi and find this runway. it's on the other side of those hurricanes. Again, if you're new to my channel, I just try to broadcast different things. Guys have been asking me about a gunnery setup for the Hurricane, so I'm going to try and put that up sometime today. Alright, let's get rolling here. Make sure we've got some flaps. Uh-oh. Oh, that's what I get. I did not. I'm going to put this bird right back down. Forgot my radiator. We'll do that startup again. We'll bounce a little bit here. Oh. Break a gear. Just duff it in the sand. Didn't mean to ruin a bomber, but sometimes that happens. Let's go through that again. So you got magnetos. You got your radiator. That's what I forgot. That's why I torqued my engines. 1 and 2. Let's run that up. Let's drop pitch down just a little bit. And let's run throttle there. Let's do a left engine, right engine. Select all engines. Alright, that seems to be working better. Alright, so radiator's open. Let's do the bomb site pre-prep. Let's get that to 12 quick. Let's try to get this plane in the air and get this hop going. Again, call signs Black Knight. The nice thing about Cliffs of Dover Blitz is sometimes you cock it up. I have a tendency to do that a lot. But, you know, it's fun. It's all in the game. Get these engines hot. Alright, let's taxi out to the yellow boards again and try to make this bomb run now that my radiators are open. I like using that 0.2 position. I believe it's 20% maybe. And it helps to keep the plane level at altitude for bombing. Alright, let's get rolling. Don't mean to run over the boards. Get this plane in the air. So we're flying at about a 340 bearing. We're going to try and line up on that first runway and hit a set of those fuel tanks. That radiator opened. Alright, gear up. Keep it at about 2400 RPMs. Again, I'm traveling due south, so I'm going to come left. Just keep coming around past east, back over the airfield. Airfield in which I believe it is running northeast. All right, let's get this climb going. It looks like we're right where we want to be. I'm going to start looking for some natural visual references as I make this flight. Again, call signs Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Just doing a bomber hop in a Wellington, headed to map. Let's zoom in on the map. Now there are some, I believe, tanks, gas tanks, either going this way or I believe off of El Adem number 2, which I believe is a target. It would be nice in the mission menu, if you catch my video, Ezzy, to be able to get that list. I can see the runways that are available, but it'd be nice just to see the list. I'm not sure that you've got it set up in the objects menu. So if I did shift less than OBJ less than red, objects, like what is possible on the map. So just for your reference, Ezzy, because I know you're doing a lot of the map building, and some of these desert maps that you've come up with are really good. Really love the map with, you got that real tight battle between Amseat and Minister, and you don't have to put any more AAA on that base. I know that you got a ton of AAA on it. Well, if you make the base a target, well, then I'll try to get a bomber hop and blow it up, so then they can't use it. Then they're back to the next base. But I don't think the base is a target. But yet you keep adding AAA just to defend them, to be able to take off there. And, I think it's getting a bit much as far as overkill. I mean, you can't pick on a team, especially if it's good at base suppression, and just keep adding AAA and AAA and AAA. 109 pilots have to jump back to the Ridgeline base that you got there, which is this Bur El Baria number 1 LG 140. So in that one map, that if you control or wipe out Minister 2, they get pushed back to this base. So I would say just make the base a target. Then that way, if it gets bombed out, well, then they're defending the base not only from LG 140, but also trying to defend the base and scramble to affect the intercept. it would be nice if, you know, I don't mind going in there and keep wiping out your AAA, but, you know, a good set of Beaufighter pilots with the ammo that they got with bombs can go in there, you know, in a group of 3 and wipe out still 100% of your AAA. I mean, and still command and control that base, which means that the Germans have to fall back. If anything, give them, I don't know if you've got LG 141 in Alpha Whiskey 16 as a blue base, but I would do 1, 2, and 3 and do more of a command and control that way for bases. I would roll that way. Just a thought on your map development for that one map. I truly love to fly it. I enjoy the coastline battles, flying, you know, the up and through the caverns leading up to Minas Tirith. Some great battles take place over there. But I would like that to be more of a, they've got to hold it. And if they don't hold it, they lose it, you know, would be kind of unique. Then they've got to fall back to the next base. And then if they don't hold that base, then they've got to fall back to Bir El Agar, which is LG 141 or even 143. And the same thing goes for AMC 1 and 2. You've got a bomber raid going to Buck Buck. I would turn that bomber raid, instead of going to Buck Buck, I would put it at AMC 1 and AMC 2 and create the make us defend. But I think you've got the bombers going to Halifaya and Buck Buck. I would send those bombers to be the first hit run. You know, we've got to defend AMC 1 or and AMC 2 with the bomber raid coming in. And if we get in and somebody has sent 2 raids because of the ability to send them, speak of the devil, map, tab, and then it makes us fall back to Buck Buck. We lose our frontline fighter bases. I don't know. Just a thought. And I'm not to say I'm the greatest of map builders. I think the TWC with Fatal and with Flug have done some amazing work. And for anybody that's watching, prayers out to our CO Fatal. Just really could use some intervention if you were a praying person, and I'm a Christian and a praying person. He's a good man. Clean that mess up. Anyway, that's the unique thing about Altitude Cliffs of Dover that I don't think any other flight sim truly shares. It's the deep seeds of this community are pretty strong. Even though we might fight like brothers, whether it be, you know, dealing with the direction of where we'd all like to see Team Fusion go, I just want to say that there's a good group of guys in here with some great spirit, and, you know, in my opinion, which isn't much. You know, they've done some amazing work, Alright, I think I see Tobruk. Just start angling off. I've passed city. Sending that information up there, Azzy, if you're listening, or anybody in the Team Fusion running the server, posting that up there causes a lag spike. Just send it to the server information window. Any labeling up top causes a spike. Still, that red, yellow HUD information is the worst place to put it. Most guys have set up a server information window. If you're really looking to get that, that's the only place you need to put it. Just letting you know. Okay, I've got Tobruk. So if I drop my nose, Tobruk is that little, just right off the nose, about 45-degree angle, right off that hump on the Wellington's nose. There's that's Tobruk. So these guys are, I bet you I'm just about right on this line. Hopefully the track IR doesn't lock up and I can finish this flight in normal. Again, I'll preset my directional gyro to 0. Altitude climb is looking good. Know if you've given the Wellington a little bit more power, but it seems like she's doing much better. All right, get my coffee. Yeah, I'm in a home-built cockpit. I do have 5.1 surround sound. Those are the speakers that you see over my back and left, right shoulder. I thought about going 7.1, thinking about it. And I was thinking about doing a different speaker system and really doing a surround sound 3 and Ankia receiver system. Who knows? Maybe that'll be the future and really get this thing rumbling and humming and really feeling the vibrations. I did notice on this flight that there is a slight mountainous range just south of these airfields that are just south of Tobruk. And I think I can see them right now just off at my 12 to 11 o'clock in that front panel window. They're just north of those. Temps seem to be holding much better. on this hob. I don't know if you updated anything in the Wellington. But most times look really good. 209. Well, I switched to the second stage and my engine started to really get hot. I'm going to try and hit those oil drums. Let's see if I can be a little bit more accurate. I see my targets. Just popped up. So I'm gonna line up right about there. Get my fingers on the directional gyro. Stats. So nothing there as far as guys wanting to shoot me down. All we can do is get to that bomber seat and just dial it in. I'm at 12.6 by 160. Now is it truly 12.6? Or is it almost 12.7? There's the airfield. What's my speed in even 160? Interesting view I just found. Must be the nose gunner right underneath that seat. Did I miss it? Or is that it? Going left. I don't remember the runway running north and south. Oh, there it is. Alright. Just gotta swing it around to that road. I forgot my Bombay doors. I don't think I'm going to get anything. That's a bummer. Oh, rough morning. Just mentally a rough morning. All right, let's get back up to the pilot seat. Let's take it off. Long. Well, let's fly north. That was another unsuccessful bomb run, Black Knight. That was just a very crappy Saturday morning. Hopefully my Sunday morning goes a lot better. That's just been the way it's been. Just a rough Saturday morning. Now, I could take off in a Beaufighter and I could damage quite a bit down there. Might do that on the next hop. But anyways, thank you for joining me on my coffee hop. Not the greatest of flights. Would really like to get more than just me on for this hop. See what we got left in the mission time. So that's less than TL on the Team Fusion server. We got about an hour. I'm going to jump off of here. I'm going to do my Hurricane Gunnery production. I'm just going to put it on the live stream. So if you bear with me, I'm going to land and then I'm going to do a Hurricane Gunnery setup and just show you what I've got. Alright, let's drop throttle, drop pitch. Let's bring this Wellington in. Yeah, I think you don't, maybe for those new pilots, Ezzy, that labeling up there, but that seems to cause the most hit as far as a spike. I would recommend that you just put it in the server information window. If people have their server information window up, then they'll get all of that info. I would also try to put it in the tab 4 mission menu. I think that would actually, if people can bring up what is happening and how long it's been active, I think that would be better. So whoever's writing your script, Ezzy, try to eliminate the labeling at the top of the screen or that HUD message. I think that's one of the major issues that causes a spike is that server message HUD. If you just put it in the log information window, that's good enough. Just a thought. It's what I tried to do to the Battle of Britain script that Wolverine and all those guys wrote. Tried to eliminate any HUD display messaging. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, is when you create a new information window, you put certain things in it. Like if you see mine below where it says server, that's the information window that's all you need up. Not a bad hop. Could have been a little bit better on the bombing. Again, I'm going to get to my hurricane information and do that real quick. But again, thank you for joining me on this coffee hop. Not the greatest of bomb runs. Call signs Black Knight. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Help me improve that algorithm. But anyways, it doesn't really matter. If you like what I'm presenting, just share it with your friends and share it. If you are interested in the IL-2 Cliffs of Dover series for the RAF side mainly, send me an email at warbirdsofprey@gmail.com. That's warbirdsofprey@gmail.com. Didn't see that little ridge coming. All right. And again, you can always get on comms. Comms is set up for Discord. Anyways, all are welcome to my Discord channel, just as long as you keep it clean and cordial. Thank you.